This illustration deals with car light receptacles, NEC 620.22a. The purpose of change was to accept a revision, and a revision has been made to clarify which types of equipment are permitted to be supplied by the branch lighting circuit, and specifies the location of the overcurrent device in those situations, or these situations where there is no machine room, machine space. This will aid in clarifying code requirements for installers and aid in enforcement by the authority having jurisdiction. So first of all, notice we have a hoistway, 620.21a1. That's the call out at the very bottom of the illustration. And nothing can go in there without the authority having jurisdiction's approval, and maybe plus the state elevator code inspector if the state inspects them, or the county should inspect those, or even say the city had a inspector for elevators in addition to the authority having jurisdiction for construction and areas where permits are required. Now, if you want to review some of this information and just the call-outs, well, notice the panel boards that's in the machine room. And the call-out is to the left, very top of the illustration, and it's panel boards with overcurrent protective devices that comply with 620.61. Then you have your lights, you have your light switch that's there. You have your receptacles located next to the panel boards with the overcurrent devices, and those receptacles do reply with 620.23c. We have one or more. And then, of course, we know this is a machine room and machine space that complies with 620.22b as in boy. And then notice you still have signage requirements, and that's 620.65 with your call out that about in the center of the door entry there. Now, this kind of gives you some highlighted information that's kind of in addition to this revision to 620.22a. Now, we have 4 notes to review. The note 1, to the right-hand side of the illustration, the car lights. Branch circuit can supply receptacles that are accessible equipment, accessory type equipment per 620.22a that are not of the control room system. So that's important. In part 2, if there is no machine room, control room, machinery space, or control space outside the hoistway, the overcurrent protection shall be as outlined in note 3 below. So we drop down to note 3, and it says located outside the hoistway and be accessible to qualified persons only. And then review 620.22a very carefully before applying these requirements. Now, I would like to point out that some cities require electrician doing work in elevated areas for the elevator. They have to have a special license to do that, and then some allow a journeyman to do that, but the journeyman needs to know the NEC, any local electrical ordinance, and plus the state, county, or city ordinance that may regulate designing, installing, and maintaining elevator systems, because you must know sometimes you may have 2 authorities having jurisdiction for your approval than one. So you better check with both so that you wouldn't mess up. So for example, if you go to 620, Article 620, then it may say you can run a conduit in that elevator shaft and on each floor exit out and set a separately derived system and use that conduit with a grounding electrode conductor in it, a common grounding electrode conductor, to ground these transformers that are mounted on each floor. It may be for isolation type transformers or regular transformers that were added into an existing building. You just can't get in that elevator shaft if you're not the only authority having jurisdiction. If you have a state, county, or city authority having jurisdiction also that has to approve that, you better check with both before you make such an installation. And where this occurs sometimes is where the structural steel is all concreted in on each floor, and they're running a common grounding electrode conductor up, and it's easy to run it in the shaft up to each located floor level. And sometimes they'll run this, they don't check with anybody, and then if the authority having jurisdiction sees it, that creates a problem. So remember, you may have two authorities having jurisdiction in relationship to an installation in elevator areas that come from Article 620.